I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies.
Good morning, guys. Good morning. I'm getting ready to try to do this video with no voice. I guess I karaoke till times got better. And I just want to say again, thank you to everybody and all my birthday wishes. Thanks everybody for wishing me a happy birthday. And we got Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I did not do last week because I was on vacation. I was enjoying myself and I was not going to do absolutely nothing. That was my time to relax. Alright guys, basically the week I skipped Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Masika basically had an event. She was mad at Zell and because Zell wanted her to talk to Alexis. So she went and hired, I guess, Mr. Ray to be her stylist or the person who set up all her functions or whatever. I don't know if they stylists or managers or PRs. I don't know what they are. They on the show, Mr. Ray and Zell. And he did the event. Mr. Ray knew that Masika was pissed off and mad at Zell, so he said, I'm going to extend the olive branch and I'm going to invite him to come to the Kari Barbie Beauty whatever lipstick release party. And this ninja showed up and showed out. Okay, he said, you want me here? And it was born, and he got on top of the table and he entertained our asses. I said, well, thank you, Zell, because Masika is dry. She don't want to take with Alexis. Last night, y'all, they claimed that Hazel-Lee and Masika got into it. They got into an altercation. But I don't know. I didn't get to see it. And I haven't had time to go on Famous and check it out. Famous, shout out to Fame. So anyway, Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. We got Keisha Cole this week. She's working with A1. Even though Lyrica say he could not work with no female artist, he still, you know, has been sneaking and working with Keisha Cole because he said he could not pass up this big opportunity. And I'm like, okay, you know, Lyrica decides to show up early to the session because I guess her session was next. She don't know who the person he's been working with, and she gets to see it's Keisha Cole. So she like, you know, why you didn't invite me to work with you on this? She said, did you not, or well, do you not remember I'm on Chris Brown album? I helped write, you know, woo woo woo. And he's like, yes. And no, I didn't forget. She said, well, why you didn't include me? She said, but that's okay. When you see me receiving my Grammy, Emmy, or whatever, don't you be a hater. You remember, you didn't include me. And I don't think it's basically he didn't include her. It's just the fact that he's treading in thin waters. He got to see, do she want to deal with him? Let's not bring another person in also. I can't put two people off on you when I'm trying to get me on you. And I get that. So Lyrica is kind of acting like a jealous wife, but she's not acting jealous because she knows Keisha Cole. And she know, well, she hope Keisha don't want his black fingernail polish pearls weighing ass, okay? So also we have, okay, next we got Miss Hazel-Lee and the Chanel West Coast Safari. Basically, you know, he in the studio working with Hazel-Lee, and he's saying, I want you to come in and style, work with Chanel, style her and help her with a video. Hazel-Lee say, you know, bring, Safari asked her to bring girl code. And she was like, oh, okay, I don't mind. I'm trying to get my brand out there more and more and more. You know, I am an entrepreneur. And she's like, yes, I'll do it. But this heifer shows up to the video. And And she takes the fuck over. She tell a girl, you don't know the routine. I want you to do an 8 count, whatever the hell that is. And you freestyling, you messing up my video. And the girl's like, you know what? You didn't tell me you wanted me to do all this. I really didn't have time. This is my video. And basically, you know, it is what it is. But Hazel Lee ain't having it. She gets to acting a damn fool. And she kind of gets in and just take over the video. Come on, y'all. Y'all doing team too much. We sitting on this corner for 15 minutes. So, Chanel is like, you know, you didn't tell me you wanted me to do this stuff. And Hazel like pushes her out the way and get to doing her little thing and dancing. You know, this is what I wanted you to do. You know, and I'm like, oh, okay. And I thought that was kind of crazy. And these two get into it, and they damn near get ready to fight. I'm like, what kind of shit is this, Hazel? What is wrong with you this season? Did Mona tell you if you fight in every scene, act a fool in every scene, I will give you more money? Because you just acting, you just running amok. You just showing out, boo boo. Go, 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 go. Oh gosh, it's traffic. Just trying to get out from this northwest. And basically, Safari just sitting there like, what the hell? Y'all, his face expressions, they be everything, okay? They be everything. And basically, they get into it, and you know, I guess the video shoot is basically over. I'm laughing my ass off. I say, Hazel's a damn fool. She also shot a scene with her boyfriend, and I guess she was doing a photo shoot, and he was trying to put Rose, his wine, I guess, in the scene of the, you know, to get a picture shot. And what she was doing is she like, look, boo-boo, quit trying to put your shit off in my shit, because right now my stuff needs to keep the bills paid. And he was like, I thought this was a Hazel Rose, you know, I thought we supposed to be working together. And she's like, you want the bills to get paid? Then you let me do this. You know, I'm the one paying all the bills, and I thought that was Slim Shady. I don't think she had to tell everybody. I'm the one paying all the bills. I'm the one doing this. You know, okay, you sound like a sugar mama, bitch. You went too far. I think you should have kept some of that to yourself. So moving right along, we got Miss Tierra Cisco. You know, she's supposed to be going to a rehab. And Cisco, you know, Monique and Nia want her to go to a rehab. They are like, you have a drinking problem, you need to address this. It has gotten out of hand. And basically, you know, she's dating Cisco. And he takes her to a place last episode. It's just a detox to help get the shit out your system for that time. To replenish the vitamins or whatever, whatnot. Not, you know, the rehab. So he looking out for her. He doing the best he can. Shit. He's like, I don't have an alcohol problem. All I know, if you want to replenish your body, let's go over here. Let's do this shit. And they're mad. They're saying that their friend needs to go to rehab. They decide to go meet with Cisco, Monique, and Nia. They need a scene. They need a moment. And when they go over there and meet with Cisco, they're attacking him. And I'm like, it's okay for you ladies to be looking out for Tierra, but I think you're kind of going a little bit too far. That's not your business what's going on between her and her man. You guys need to be talking to Tierra. And if Tierra does not want to get the help, then you can, at that point, confer with Cisco. But that's not Cisco's problem. And he just met this heifer. You know, he like, y'all doing team too much. So anyway, Tierra gets mad at Cisco and say, well, did you defend me? He was like, what you mean, did I defend you? And he's like, this bitch getting on my nerves. So he, in his scene, him and Tierra gets into it. Tierra walks out and he meets up with a new boo. said, see how they'll dump your ass quick, fast, and in a hurry. You don't want to act right. Next, females, the majority of the time, we trying to stick it out through thick and thin to help you. We trying to make sure everything's okay no matter what. Y'all, I'm struggling so hard with my voice. My voice just goes so fast. So anyway, Masika is basically having her toes and nails done again with Zell. She meets with Zell. And she wants to discuss, you know, why you turned out my party. Why you turned out my party? And he's like, you know, well, it was boring. And I just wanted to make it poppin'. You know, he laughing and joking. But, you know, allegedly Masika is pissed off. So, basically, Mr. Ray finds out where they are. Because Masika will not talk to Mr. Ray. She holds him accountable for the fight. Because they got into a physical altercation at the launch party last week. She holds Mr. Ray accountable because she said, even though Zell acted a damn fool, he should have been a bigger person. And I get it. I get it. But we all know we cannot tell people how to conduct themselves because we know if our feet are in those shoes, would we conduct ourselves in that manner? Or are we quick to give advice, but can we take it, guys? So anyway, they sitting there, and they talking. Mr. Ray walks in. Him and Zell get to going at it again. And this motherfucker, Zell jumps. He launches across the place to try to whoop Mr. Ray. And I'm like, you know what, Zell? Are you trying to make sure you get a spot next season? Because you starting to kind of get on my nerves. Every time I look up, you fighting, y'all. What's going on with this traffic? Every time I look up, you fighting. You showing out. You cutting the rug, as they say. But anyway, they end up getting into it at the nail shop. And it don't look good. It's not good at all. Everything is good in the hood, okay? Let me see. Who else and what else happened, y'all? There was so much shit taking place last night on there. Oh, Alexis and Kaluchia, Duchi. Basically, last week, his baby mama showed up at Alexis' photo shoot where she was there with that girl, the Barbie doll, and Nikki. And she wanted to whoop her ass because she said she broke up her home. And Alexis kept saying, y'all not together, y'all weren't together. I'm not a home worker like Masika. So she's sitting there basically telling Lyrica everything that happened and that they broke up. But before this, Alexis decides to go to the studio, radio studio, where Lelouch is having an interview in Atlanta. And he's talking about shit, you know, who he want to be like, who he look up to, whatever, whatnot. And Alexis walked in to confront Lelouch because he's been avoiding her ever since the baby mama decided she wanted to whoop her ass. So when they get into it, he basically tell her, bitch, you ain't nothing but the pass around. I basically smashed. I am not finna basically put you before my baby mama because there's a child involved. And he basically said, because they get into it, I gotta leave these strippers alone. I'm like, whoa. But guys, y'all, let me get off of here. I'm making this too long. This is my Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. You guys hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. Follow me over there on IG, Tiki44. And y'all have a lucky day. Thanks, guys.